Oh, this is good. You got to put your hands behind your back.
Sir, that was completely...
I put somebody in handcuffs. Put somebody in handcuffs. What's going on? Oh, hell.
We are just living. That is unreasonable. Y'all should be ashamed.
Whoa! Oh, hell. Oh, yeah. What a time to be alive. Who left their Chick-fil-A on the floor back there? Who left their Chick-fil-A on the floor back there? Who left their Chick-fil-A? So this the heifer that was dragged out, and now she's running for office. You just can't make this up.
Made some tweets that have since been deleted that were very critical of police. You said in those since deleted tweets that the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department should be dissolved. Another cheered on a teachers union saying that defund the police should be a requirement for schools reopening. And another saying good morning, especially to the 54% of Americans that believe burning down a police station is justified. 2020 was obviously a very fraught year. Do you still stand by those comments? And if not, is there anything you want to clarify?
I'm not going to engage in cable news talking points, but what I will say is that, our communities need solutions. We need local people deciding, solving local problems with local solutions. And that's not the over.
Oh, hell.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Just incompetent, deranged, no common sense. Defund the police, they say, and then says, I think it's justified. I think it's good that we ought to just burn the police station down. What is wrong with these people, man? I tell you, these Democrats, boy, some of these people are just, and then something go wrong. The first person they call is the police. But man, I got excited for this. Shout out to Ray that sent this over and sent this to me. Rick, check this out, Rick. I said, man, they done drag somebody out who done got arrested, who done put their hands behind their back. But this is just a video that's breaking the internet and resurfacing because this heifer here is running for office. After the bell, I might have said her name wrong, but and then they run on to the fake news media, and at least the fake news media is holding her to the fire, But the drama of the the demonic party, when you act like a barnyard animal, you get what you get. You get treated like one. Boy. Dems acting like fools. Stop the drama queens. Screaming like a 2-year-old. I tell you, never elect people like this. Boy, this is coming from Explain America. Oh boy, and Carmine, y'all know. Sometimes I like Kyle better, but Carmine got some up his sleeve. Oh hell, let's see what he's.
A Democrat lawmaker again arrested, dragged out of the Capitol, kicking and screaming. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. One thing I've noticed in recent times is a lot of activists are actually trying to become lawmakers. And you take David Hogg, he's one. Cameron Kasky, he's another. These are the Parkland activists. And if you go back through history, you'll see most Democrat politicians were at some point activists. I think it's where they make their political connections. Their
That is
inroads.
fact. Most of them are activists. And at one point, we're like true diehard activists.
I don't know, but there's so many videos of them acting foolishly. You take Mandamni and how he acted when ICE came to visit New York before he was even a serious mayoral candidate, and he was screaming. He almost got in a fight with Tom Homan. They had to drag him out. So I mean, these things, he doesn't act that way anymore. You know, I think sometimes they do these things to get the attention, so they can get further in the politosphere, as it were. You even had that woman recently in Chicago. I forget her last. I can't pronounce her last name. Abu Zadagla or something. I don't know, but she got flown to the ground by ICE, and this helps them fundraise. Well, and I hope I'm not pronouncing her name wrong, but Afton Ban, who is running for a spot in government in the House of Representatives, a newly resurfaced video from 2019 shows her getting dragged out of the state capitol by police and crying, screaming at the top of her lungs. And then after that, we have a video where MS Now, which is formerly MSNBC, actually held this Democrat's feet to the fire about some of her past rhetoric, which makes me wonder if there's a serious change going on over at MS Now. I want you to watch both of these videos. They're very short. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think.
Go ahead, that help out.
Are you okay? Sir, that was completely unnecessary.
It's completely unnecessary. Screaming like a child. Sir, that was completely unnecessary. I love when y'all are made an example out of and held accountable. I really do. And it's a lot of people that ought to be walked out, dragged out, put in handcuffs, be walked out. There ought to be a sweep down there. There ought to be a sweep down there with these politicians. There ought to be a lot of people just walked out in handcuffs, dragged out, given the exact same treatment.
We are just living. That is unreasonable. Y'all should be ashamed.
Pick your Chick-fil-A up. Y'all pick y'all Chick-fil-A up. What you got? The number one? Pick you with no pickles. Pick your Chick-fil-A up. Oh. 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 Oh.
Representative, in 2020, you made some tweets that have since been deleted that were very critical of police.
And in Tennessee,
You said in those since deleted tweets that the
Good
Metropolitan
luck.
Nashville Police Department should be dissolved. Another cheered on a teachers union saying that defund the police should be a requirement for schools reopening. And another saying good morning, especially to the 54% of Americans that believe burning down a police station is justified. 2020 was obviously a very fraught year. Do you still stand by those comments? And if not, is there anything you want to clarify?
I'm not going to engage in cable news talking points, but what I will say is that
What that episode? Cable news talking points. And y'all see MSNBC is now MS Now. I wonder why. Cable news talking points.
our communities need solutions. We need local people deciding, solving local problems with local solutions. And that's not the overreach of a federal government or state government of which we are dealing with in Nashville and our cities across the state of Tennessee.
So you don't want to clarify whether you still believe that the police should be defunded?
once again, I don't remember these tweets, but what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
that's what they always say. I don't remember. Oh, I posted that? Oh. Like, man, y'all are frauds, man. Y'all are incompetent. Y'all are woke. Y'all have no common sense. And we see straight through you, you know. And something happened. The first person she called is the police. I'm sick of y'all, man. I am.
is that
I'm not asking you if you remember. What is your position today? How's that on this issue?
I mean, once again, I'm here to talk about my race, which is
man, get that hell off, man. The hell with your race. You shouldn't be running for anything. I'll tell you, activists are a disgrace. You know, you just can't make this up. But hey, we got to come here and expose it in broad daylight. You just can't make this up, family. I love y'all. God bless you all and your family. Happy Thanksgiving. And I will catch y'all on the next one on today's show. We're not giving this lady any more time of day.